Warrior Island. On a mysterious island, grandmasters of martial arts train 16 fighters from around the world. The fighters train and fight for your vote, and you help decide their fate by voting online. Who will become the ultimate island warrior? Where great warriors are discovered and fans have a voice.
Welcome to Warrior Island.
We are here live at Warrior Island, and tonight, for the first time in history, you, the fans, get a voice and help decide which fighters get to come to Warrior Island and train with the masters and grandmasters of martial arts to compete to become the ultimate island warrior.
That's right, fans. For the very first time, you at home get to go onto your social media, watch these fights on your television. Every Saturday, 10 p.m., you're going to watch the fights. Find your favorite fighter and vote for that fighter up to 10 times on the Warrior Island Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, on the warriorisland.info. Get in there and vote for your favorite fighters, because these fighters are going to fight as hard as they can as warriors to get your vote to come to the island. The 16 winners will travel to the island. They will train with the Grand Masters of Martial Arts. Ron Van Cleef, the Black Dragon, Dan the Beast Severn, UFC veteran, Orlando Rivera, Renzo Gracie, Helsing Gracie, Sifu Chow, Sifu Lau. I mean, the list goes on of some of the greatest Grand Masters of Martial Arts and fight coaches in the world. And they're going to fight on the island and train on the island, not in a cage, not in a sound studio, but in the sand, in the water, in the jungle, mountains, caves. It's real warriors who have to fight no matter where they are. But more importantly than the fighting, they have to learn character, to be a good person, learn the Tiki code, to learn respect, honor, empathy, integrity, all the things that a real warrior should have. You've been given the ability to fight, to be a warrior. Use it for good, not for evil.
Yeah, anybody who has followed martial arts for any amount of time will know that the names that Ronan James Jefferson just mentioned are the best in the world. I've known you for a long time, James Jefferson, for well over 10 years. When you told me about the idea for Warrior Island, the first thing that came to mind is this is a winner.
Absolutely. We're going to go. We went to venues all around the world. We found some of the great promotions. We found some of the great fighters. We filmed these fighters for you. Now you're going to get to vote for them watching the fights tonight. So every Saturday at 10 p.m., you'll tune into the Warrior Island Fight Night, and you're going to watch and get excited about getting these fighters onto the island.
So tell us a little bit about what people can actually see when they actually tune into Warrior Island. What's the first thing they'll see as the show develops?
Well, on the fight night, you're going to see 3-4 really good fights every fight night. But then when these fighters get voted on by you to come to the island, they'll arrive by boat. They'll come onto the island, have to show respect to the Grand Masters. Then right out of the get-go, they're going to be training. They're going to be dieting. They're going to be learning all this code for the better character. And all along, you as the fans on the Warrior Island show are going to give them more things, like maybe more rest, more nutrition, more protein, maybe a massage. If they don't earn your respect, if they're not showing good character, we might wake them up in the middle of the night, give them a little bit less water, less protein. So they have to earn all these different things, kind of like some of these movies out there like Death Race or Hunger Games. So some of that great stuff, but it's going to be real life with real fighters, and not in a cage, not in a soundstage, on a real island and real fighting.
You mentioned something earlier that I think is so important to drill down a little bit on, and that is the respect. I've been very fortunate to be commentating fights for almost 20 years now. When I talk to the fighters and we go aside and we can get them to become a little more forthright, they start telling me a little bit about their lives. Martial arts not just helps keep them out of trouble, keep them out of jail. They actually say it saved my life. The happiness, the moving with the body, it gives them a place to channel their energy in a good form rather than in the bad way.
Absolutely. So tonight you're going to see that. You're going to see fighters fighting, and they're fighting for you. So it might not be the winner you vote for. You may vote for the loser because that person showed better heart, better spirit, desire, good character, and then they'll develop better fighting skills with the Grandmasters that we mentioned.
And real quickly, as we get out, the other important element here that has never been done in the history of martial arts content and martial arts television, you, the fan, actually get to have a voice for the first time. This is an interactive show. The fans actually get to tell you who stays and who doesn't stay on the island.
It's amazing. So you have to watch the fights tonight. You have to vote. Don't wait. be interactive and have a voice. So where great warriors are discovered and you, the fan, have a voice.
All I got thing to do now is go watch some great fights. Can we go see some fights?
Let's go to the fight.
Let's hit it.
Warning. The following TV show contains combative sports scenes that some viewers may find disturbing. While we are working with these warriors to teach them the Tiki Code, it's a process. Viewer discretion is advised. Enjoy, and don't forget to vote for your favorite fighter at warriorisland.info. That's warriorisland.info.
First up, we have a 32-year-old who stands at 5'11" and weighs 206 pounds. He has a 12-7 MMA record. He hails from parts unknown, training out of the streets. In the blue corner, the Bethlehem gangster, Adam the Archangel Atiyeh. His opponent is a 36-year-old who stands at 5'11" and weighs 206 pounds. He has a 3-2 MMA record, representing Rising Sun MMA out of Ridgefield Park, New Jersey. In the red corner, Ivan Taylor.
Jackson, this one's going to be an awesome fight, man. These guys are ready.
Round 1. He's got a very tough opponent in Taylor sitting in front of him. Looks like Atiyeh just getting in there, wants to mix it up.
Like I said, every time I've seen Adam Atiyeh fight, he comes forward as soon as the first bell sounds, and he keeps that pressure up the entire contest, and this doesn't look like it's going to be any different, Jackson James.
Atiyeh, a noticeably sort of more muscular, larger frame here. But Taylor very light on his feet for a 205-pound light heavyweight.
A lot of aggression right now.
Nice counter left from Taylor.
And you can tell by the facial expression, by the stalking from Adam Atiyeh, he really fights with his heart, guys. He comes out, he puts it on, and you can tell, look at the face, he just keeps coming forward, and he enjoys engaging in battle, you can tell.
Taylor feels very comfortable that he's sort of timed Adam now coming in. Adam sort of just a raging bull as he rushes straight forward with his, leading with his head in his fists.
Yeah, he's opened up a cut on his forehead.
And James and Jackson, have you noticed that Ivan is actually taunting Adam right now with his trash talking? You can see his lips moving. He's taunting Adam Atiyeh right now.
Well, I think Ivan, his school with Rising Sun MMA gives me a hint of traditional martial arts. And you can see the calmness in his stance. He's letting his opponent come to him and then counterpunch him. You can see some traditional martial arts in his movement. A little bit of Bruce Lee head bobbing. You see that, Adam?
Yeah. With the hands down, looking to draw his opponent in. And like we were saying, Adam Atiyeh is leaking. Well, not leaking, but he definitely has some blood on his head right now.
Taylor's doing a good job of controlling his range, but should be firing off a little bit more.
Look at the grin on Ivan Taylor, still taunting.
Ivan just said, if you like that, don't you?
Wow.
I mean, this is the kind of fight Atiyeh likes to be in, just a brawl, but he's got to be careful coming in, leading with his head like that. The aggression goes to Atiyeh on that round, but Taylor seems to have landed the more significant shots.
Yeah, I think Taylor was more accurate and give him the first round.
I'd agree with you, James.
Round 2.
We have a brand new blue logo.
Here we go, round 2. Adam the Archangel Atiyeh and Ivan Taylor.
The side-to-side movement by Ivan is really effective. Guys are really measuring each other up, Adam.
Ivan's still staying long as Adam's consistent with the pressure. Jackson, I'm curious in your fighting career, if anybody ever trash talked you, or would it ever bother you per se? Does that ever get in somebody's mind, if you will?
It might. I mean, people talk with their mouths, they also talk with their fists, and when you got a guy jabbing at you, you can take a verbal jab at somebody, which is a provocation, then you can take a physical jab at somebody, that's also sort of a provocation as well. And if somebody's just peppering you with that jab, it can be very frustrating. It's like getting stung over and over by a bee. Are we going to see an RKO here in the center of the cage? Both fighters showboating. we need to see a little bit more action here. Neither fighter really pulling ahead.
I really see that Adam keeps dropping his head when he's throwing his punches. If you can't see your opponent, you can't hit your opponent. So he needs to really keep his focus on Ivan when he's throwing his punches, because Ivan's just going side to side, and he's not there anymore when he goes to throw his punch. Now it's just getting silly. These guys need to fight and stop showboating.
It's turned into like an Anderson Silva, Nick Diaz type match.
This is where a mistake happens, Jackson.
Taylor has plenty of opportunities to strike. You'll notice that his hands are sort of circling on the punch. They go out, they don't come back to his stance. Plenty of counter-punching opportunities, but Taylor would rather win the argument than win the fight here. To the boos of the crowd. Nice jab there from Taylor.
Yeah. Taylor's scoring a lot with that left, that straight left. Scored again. There's 4 points in the last 20 seconds right there with a stiff left.
Taylor is edging ahead, but
yeah, they got less showboating. They need to do less showboating, more fighting.
Yeah.
Round 3.
In sort of striking, we kind of use that jab as a question. You throw that jab out, you ask a question. How is this person going to react? But as a fighter, you don't want to be asking questions. You want to be making statements. I'd like to see a statement made here by Taylor in the 3rd round. Something substantial. Clearly he's got power in those hands, whether it's a cross or a hook. Something. Let's work towards finishing that fight. Plenty of opportunities to drop that straight left right down the pipe here.
He's been scoring with it all night.
And to be honest, guys, I mean, Ivan's
seemingly,
yeah, of course, seemingly the better striker. I'm surprised with Adam Atiyeh's wrestling. He really hasn't tried to shoot for the takedown or any kind of grappling thus far.
Atiyeh, a very tough, very physical fighter, but he punches short. He's having a really hard time getting on the inside of a long, rangy fighter who's got good lateral movement. Atiyeh is very deliberate in his attacks. No feints, no setup, just rushing in head first.
Head down.
Head down, yeah. And he's giving his target away.
If he would just lean a little to the left and keep his head up, he'll avoid the punch and still see where he's throwing the punch.
Ivan's corner is saying he has a left hook available to him. Let's see if he listens and follows through.
We need to dial it up. Throw the left hook, finish it off.
As he circles to his right, it's a perfect opportunity for that left hook to just land straight down the center. There it is.
Just like that.
Again, I mean, all day when he throws a punch, his accuracy is good and he's landing a lot of punches. I'm not sure why he doesn't want to throw more.
Well, I think he's showing respect for the Adams power. And, he's getting the one punch, but if he doesn't follow it up, he's not going to finish him.
Sometimes the best way to stop somebody from rushing forward is to give him something to think about. Third round here.
That's a bloody Adam
versus Ivan Taylor. We shall see. Jimmy Chapel bringing him to the center of the cage. Let's throw it up to Stephen Peacock and make it official.
After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge 1 scores 29-28 for the red corner. Judge 2 scores 29-28 for the blue corner. Judge 3 scores 29-28 for the red corner, and the winner by split decision came out of the red corner, Ivan Taylor.
Go vote for your favorite fighter at warriorisland.info.
Warrior Island.
Hey fans, it's Ronan here at Warrior Island. I've got a big contest for you. The #1 fan that gets the most people to vote, we're gonna give you a special code. The #1 fan that gets the most people to vote can win first prize. That's coming to Warrior Island, and you get to train with one of the Grand Masters of martial arts. Hemzo Gracie, Helson Gracie, Ron Van Cleef, Dan the Beast Severin. We have so many Grand Masters here, and you get to pick one. You're gonna train with them, and you're gonna get unbelievable knowledge. We have 5 second prizes. That's $100 gift certificate for Xbox or for PlayStation. We have 10 third place prizes, which is all 6 issues of Warrior Island, the comic book, autographed by the Grandmasters. So you get yourself onto WarriorIsland.com, you register to vote, and you vote for all the fighters that you like, and you can do it. And I'll see you at Warrior Island.
Hi, I'm David Nemiroff, one of the masters at Warrior Island, and I have a task for you. I want you to go to www.warriorisland.com, register and vote for your favorite fighters to come train with me. Are you up for the challenge? It's go time! 3 rounds of fighting for the UC MMA Middleweight Championship. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with a record of 9 wins, 4 losses, with all 9 wins coming by early stoppage. He stands 6 feet tall. He weighed 84 kilograms. Fighting out 11 shoot fighters. Your challenger here is Carlos the Terminator Barbula. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with a record of 20 wins, 10 losses, with 10 wins coming by way of knockout. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. He weighed in 84 kilograms. Fighting out of Hemel Martial Arts, make some noise for your current reigning, defending, Ultimate Challenge Middleweight Champion, Denniston, Mad Max Sutherland.
Hello guys, 3 fights, championship fight. Any questions? Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my word of command at all times. If I say stop, you stop. Touch gloves, get ready for war.
Last show of respect there from the 2 fighters. I like Sutherland's just composure. He looks relaxed. He looks like he's just eaten a big pie. He's ready to go for a nap. Barbula, in contrast, looks particularly primed.
Round 1.
You called him, Mr. Grove. Out of the shoot fighters, Barbula comes straight out with the parachute double leg.
Every shoot fighter has done this tonight. Straight in for the takedown, slam. And now it's all about that ground control. You know, he's got the wrestling background. He's going to have all that training from the shoot fighters. Now it's all about Denniston Sutherland showing his resilience, showing how tough he is and what he's learned in his 30 fights. This being his 31st fight in MMA.
We're going to see how tricky he is with his guard. At the moment, Barbula, oh, nice pass there to half guard. Sutherland was just defending the shots, being tricky with his open guard, but he let Barbula pass with that. Hammer fist. Sutherland looking to bury that underhook. Barbula looks like the stronger of the 2.
Yeah, being that muscular sometimes does count against you. You've got to use it, especially in the beginning stages of the fight. Otherwise, those muscles take up all the gas.
One of the important things for these fighters who are in this kind of condition is to remember to breathe. I once read a quote from Barnett, who said when he was putting on a heel hook over in Five, that he forgot to breathe when he was applying it. The guy nearly got out of it. He couldn't work out why the guy wasn't tackling, and he realised he wasn't breathing.
Yeah, I think the term breathe really means you need to relax and not get too anxious.
This is going pretty much by the book so far for Barbula. Nice pass there, it's aside, using a hand of God. That's an interesting strike he's throwing there. He passed over his head and then he's throwing the punch literally round his own thigh towards his butt to his opponent.
Yeah, London shoot fighters cover every aspect of the game.
Every single angle has been looked into.
And he stepped over his arm there. It's going to stop him from protecting himself.
Is he going to go into the Ivan Salary position? Exposing the open crucifix. Is he looking for the... No, it looks like he's going for the... I think that's a Kimura. Yeah, not quite the Americana. Again, the story of the evening. London shoot fighter takes a guy down, passes side control, looks for Kimura. Puts himself back into half guard there.
He's just showing off his control. He's got great ground control. His wrestling is immense. You can see obviously softening up Denniston Sutherland. I think Denniston wanted this fight to be outstanding a little bit longer.
This is a fantastic fight. The global proving ground. From UC MMA, folks, your main event. Fight thanks to our sponsors tonight, bodybuilding.com, Power Productions, Herbal Life,
by Neil Goliath Road.
Check out the website, folks. Neil Goliath Road, MMA.com. Surfit mouth guards. Warrior Island TV series coming at you soon. Sutherland is still in this fight. This one goes underhooks. Now notice the way Pamola, he squares his hips up to Sutherland. So when Sutherland's anchoring out to him, he left or right, trying to cut an angle and create either a sweep position. He's squaring up the hips there, taking her in a position. Step over pass now, Pamola. Looking for that side choke, sorry. Sutherland sees it.
Great display of ground control here by Carlos Pamola.
Particularly impressive. The younger fighters could learn a lot by watching this kind of performance. He's controlling his opponent, he's being active and aggressive, he's landing strikes, he's constantly advancing position. So he puts himself in half guard again there.
It's all about control, you know. These guys fight not just... Well, let's put it this way. They fight for one reason and one reason only, and that's to win. And whatever it takes. He knows that Denniston Sutherland is a really tough character, and he's obviously got him on the ground, trying to soften him up for the next round.
And we have come to the end of round one, folks. Mr. Grove, who would you give that round to?
That's an overwhelming win there by Carlos Pamola.
Round 2.
Okay, what would you like to see from Sutherland now to change the shape of this fight?
Keep it upstanding. Make sure that Carlos does not take you down.
Carlos just powering that high crutch single. There was a degree of technique there, but he was the stronger man in that position.
And you can see from his legs, and that's where all the power came from. Picking his opponent up. All about legs.
He landed in the same spot that he landed in the first round as well.
And unfortunately for Denniston, he's right in front of his corner, so right now he'll get the best possible advice on how to neutralize Carlos Pamola's attack.
This is perfect position though for Pamola. He's got his shoulders just on the base of the cage and his head caught up against the fencing itself. It takes away a lot of the movement and a lot of the options for Sutherland. Big, heavy right hands there. Sutherland looks like he's anchoring for an armbar with his arm position, but he doesn't have the position with his legs.
No, and although Carlos Pamola is causing all the damage right now, and slowly but surely, as you can see, Denniston Sutherland's eyes are starting to shut up from all the array of punches, you know, falling on his head. he's still in there. He's still tough. You can't count him out until the dying seconds of the last round.
He's a veteran, a very scrappy veteran. He's not been finished so far. Very loose half guard here. Barbula is just running this position. This is using this to collect up, I wouldn't say points, because he's doing damage. Nice pass. Sutherland looks to use the underhook. Ooh, he nearly uses that to stand up with there. Looking for the elevator sweep, pitches out. Barbula looking to pass through. Smash pass with the knee.
To the untrained eye sitting at in the pavilion there. There's a lot of technique going on here right now. A lot of control and a lot of hard work. This is tiring.
Sutherland is using a lot of butterfly guard here. He's using that to take, well, some of the steam off the ground and pound strikes, but not too much. Nice pass there. And Sutherland reclaims half guard. Looking for the sweep, very loose. Excellent base there by Barbula. Attempt at a jumping pass. Sutherland got the underhook. Yes, he does. Will he turn into it? No, he does not. Cycle pass there by Barbula. He's got his hips down. He's spread Sutherland out now.
This is a grappling exhibition thrown here by Carlos Barbula.
Classic Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu on show here. Top control. The hand of God now. That right hand is just between the hips. Is stopping someone from coming around and reclaiming a half or a full guard. North-south position. Sutherland very, very tricky there to reclaim half guard. It's a very loose half guard. It's almost a quarter guard. Well, it is a quarter guard. And Barbula sits back into half guard again. It's interesting how he's basing, or he's trapping Sutherland's head with his own arms while he's stretching out, and he's using that to base him out. Barbula's pretty much doing everything correct. I would like to see him either pass or put him up against the fence and actually do some real damage with some ground and pound from within the guard, T4T style.
And then, just as you said it, he's doing it. He needs to posture up a little bit more. Throwing some bombs, trying to finish the fight.
This is similar to the fight earlier. Ultimately, he should pass to a full mount and then make the referee stop the fight.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to get a submission here. Sutherland seems way too cagey. Sutherland looking to use that underhook now. Looking with a rockabye pass. Sorry, rockabye sweep. Barbula all over it. Nice wide, heavy base. And we fight our way out of round number 2. Sutherland is definitely the slower man to stand there.
Round 3.
Show of respect there from fighters. UCMO 35, Global Proving Ground. This is the last round, folks. Barbula engages in stand-up just enough to look for that deep high crotch single, dropping down for a low, resetting, ankle pick, directing on both knees now. He's going to try and put his hands together. How does Sutherland defend this, Neil?
He had the underhooks there, but he let go, and then right now he's in a precarious position, as you can see.
He was looking for that face bar, or the cross face, if you will. And then Navarro used that to switch position and just trip him down. This is the story of the fight. Again, he shoots in, takes him down, he controls it.
It's one of those George St. Pierre fights, you know. A lot of people call it boring, but at the end of the day, you do what you need to do to keep or win the title. And Carlos Barbula is just doing everything by book right now.
The reality is we're possibly looking at 2 10-8 rounds.
still being edged on by his corner.
They're looking for him to finish this fight.
And I'm not hearing anything coming from Denniston's corner. Denniston needs to get this fight upstanding. He needs to land at least 1 or 2 really, really big strikes to the head.
Vermola's identifying that looks like Denniston's going to use that underhook and more walk, so he's taking that option away from him here. How do you see someone standing up from this and changing the shape of this fight?
It's really, really hard. He needs to get his back up against the fence. He's not going to do it from here. Carlos Vermola is like an octopus. His arms and his legs are wrapped right round Sutherland. There's no way he can get up. He needs the cage.
Vermola has 4 pass now. Hand of God, cycling around north-south position. Switching of the hips. I'd like to see Vermola advance now, advancing to mount, do some damage from here. Sutherland just doing just enough to defend those strikes, nothing landing properly clean. Nice switch to the opposite side there from Vermola. Sutherland now stands up beautifully. Gave away his back. Vermola didn't quite get the sprawl. Vermola hunting at the double. Sutherland doesn't quite have the strength to peel this away. Vermola dropping down now, looking to back up both knees. Nice turn from Sutherland. He needs to turn another 180 from there. Nice kick there. Connected up both sides of his hips. Switched over to the side, bump and roll.
For a brief second there, it looked like Denniston got a good knee in, but just, cannot stop the resilience of Carlos Vermola's takedowns. It's never ending, and here comes
the side choke. Oh, what a crafty veteran Sutherland is. He saw that coming, perfect defense. Get the arm out of there. It's not in there, you can't be choked with it. He's incredibly tough and resilient. I'm curious as to what's going through Vermola's head now. He must be thinking, what do I have to do to pass this guy's guard and finish him?
I think he's just in automatic mode, just keep doing what I'm doing, I've got him in control on the ground, just keep working at him, keep scoring those points.
I wonder if at this point he's willing to just carry on with that automatic mode, not let him finish. It's almost a knee to the face there. Accidental though. Excellent referee, all over that. Graham Waterman.
This is a great display by Carlos. He needs 2 or 3 more of these for the fight to see him back in some really, really big promotions. You cannot take away from him his absolute dominance tonight on the ground against...
He swallowed Sutherland whole.
Yeah.
Sutherland's tough. He's very tough, very cagey. He knows the setups, but he doesn't have the tools to deal with Vermola. He's too athletic, too big, but too accurate with his technique as well. Nice pass there. Looking for that straight armbar from side control position. Sutherland with the underhook. Good strikes here from Vermola. Vermola looking to end the round dramatically. Big dump. Donkey Kong strikes.
Fantastic display there of wrestling skills by Carlos Vermola, and another emphatic win by London Shoot Fighters.
Vermola knows he's won that.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of mixed martial arts action, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge number 1 scores this bout 26-30. Judge number 2, 27-30. And judge number 3, 27-30. For your winner by unanimous decision and new UFC MMA middleweight champion, Carlos the Terminator Vermola. And your winner, Denniston Sutherland.
Vote for your favorite fighter at warriorisland.info.
My name is Taj, the Black Spartan of Durao. I've been fighting all my life since I was 4 years old. My parents were fighters, my uncles, my grandfather was a prize fighter. I want to be on this show because it's in my blood, it's in my DNA. And I just love it. I'm Taj Black Spartan of Durao. I got 7 knockouts, 1 submission. Who you gonna vote for?
Hi, I'm the Black Dragon, Ron Van Cleef. Vote for your favorite fighters at warriorisland.com. Be there or be square. Warrior Island is the best event in this world. If you want to see who you really are, if you want to test your mettle, come to Warrior Island and train with me, the Black Dragon.
MMA bout of the night in the 130-pound division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner and now making his way into the ring. He's coached by Nick Newell, fighting out of FAA Gym. Please welcome David Durao.
Here we go. David Durao fighting against Kareem Askew. David Durao making his way through the cage, way at Nick Newell's gym. Nick Newell, gym 1-0, and had an impressive performance tonight to get his very first victory. David Durao is 4-2 right now, looking for his 5th victory. As he'll be fighting in the very, very competitive ECF 135-pound weight division. Airing tonight at 8 p.m. on TwoFightNow.com. 2 fights if...
And his opponent, represented by Jersey 474. Now making his way to the ring, boxing in the red corner, Kareem Askew.
2 fights tonight will qualify if they get votes to go to Warrior Island tonight, airing at 8 p.m. on TwoFightNow.com. Coming to the ring right now, Kareem Askew fighting out of Jersey Core. Head coach Carlos Rodriguez, 2-0, undefeated in the ECFA. And this will be MMA rules. Kareem Askew looking for his 3rd victory here tonight. It's also brought to you by M&M Sanitation, one of New York City's top waste and recycling companies in New York City, M&M Sanitation. Also, a big shout out to James Jefferson, the head of Warrior Island. A hit show I cannot wait to watch it, where some of the best talent from across the country go on island, and you the viewer, get to vote them either on or off the island. Here we go.
Round 1.
Round number 1.
And here we go, round number 1. Let's look at David. That's how basically they put together. And now he shoots Kareem Askew, securing a takedown. Hooks that head. Now side control. Work out. Goes for the guillotine. Rolls right out of that, David. Goes to finish that guillotine. Look at finish that guillotine. Great control used by Kareem Askew. Still has his head locked in. Let's go over, pushing the right against the cage again. Look for a high head kick. Gets right out of the way. Nice opener. Two jabs. David. Got the body. Oh, nice deep kick. Kareem goes for a spinning kick. Back to right against the cage. Nice combination. David with a nice left. Two jabs. Broke in the eye of the referee.
Kenny Vasquez calling a timeout as it looks like it wasn't a poke in the eye.
Especially when you're gauging the range. Sometimes inside when you stick your hand down,
Round 2.
As we go to round number 2, that's looking by Askew. Both these guys are electing to stay in the pocket.
You wonder with the mandatory shin guards in MMA, would that help prevent some of the leg injuries we've seen at the higher ranks? Some of the marquee bouts like Conor McGregor's.
Oh, nice reversal and backs him right against the cage with great strikes. It definitely does, especially on the amateurs. Here's that kick and ducks under a high kick. Goes for a shot.
That right missing.
Fast-paced action from both of these guys. On the left, Kareem Askew. Over that big Jamaican. Left jab. Another jab. Turn fire. David. Goes for a right. He's for a takedown. Back right against the cage. David defending well. That left hand. Not for position right now. Goes for a takedown. Now Kareem Askew is going for a guillotine. Another guillotine. Second guillotine of this fight. Oh, goes for a guillotine. And David rising up to roll right out of it. Gets his back. Going to put that hook in. Has one boot in. Right, a little bit high, but looking for a rear naked choke. Looking for a rear naked choke. We're going to end this fight with a rear naked choke. David did the smart thing of peeling the top man defender.
He got bust out of it, David.
Now looking to reset the hands, looking to reset it and go for another rear naked choke.
He's got it locked in.
Look at that locked in.
He's got it locked in. But not anymore.
David defending very well. As we end round number 2.
The bell. Came very close to locking that in.
Outstanding performance from Kareem Askew in round number 2. Also, take nothing away from David. David was in this fight every step of the way. Staying in there, hanging in there with Kareem Askew, putting together some nice combinations of his own. See the replay, putting both boots in. We're going to end the fight with a rear naked choke. David, submission defense, top notch. Riding a little bit high, but grabs the neck right away, puts in the second boot.
Round 3.
We're going to have to see Durao really pull a Robert Allen in this third round.
Overhand right and a huge high kick. David, nice low kick. Punch, kick to the body, goes for a takedown. David shoots hard and completes that takedown. He's going to control those legs. Going to full mount. Fighting for full mount right now. He is fighting for now butterfly guard from Kareem Askew. We're going to pass. Half guard right now. Goes for a sweep and now he's inside control. We're going to keep him down, keep him at bay. Now spins to his back. Kareem's getting right with him. And gets his back. What a reversal for Kareem. Going for a rear naked choke again. Now shooting for a takedown of his own as they both fight to their feet. Going for a huge takedown. Kareem defending well. Might be looking for the third guillotine of this fight. Now the chess match continues. We're going to complete that takedown, and now they are inside control. Too much space between them, giving Kareem an opportunity to get back to his feet. Nice blizzard. And they go to their feet, clinch against the cage. David complains to the referee. They spin. Nice right. Great head movement from Kareem Askew. Goes for a high kick. David smart to move out of the way. Nice jab, David. Goes for a body shot. Gets a cut and return. Shoots for a takedown. Kareem Askew shoots for a takedown, gets him back. Now going for a full Nelson. Half Nelson. David defending well, goes for a takedown of his own. Completes his takedown. Traps the arm. Beautiful control. Utilizes David. Now spins to his back, looking to put in two boots. Puts in one. Oh! Nice reversal. Looking to choke him, but not enough control. Did not put in the boots. Askew goes to his feet. Goes for a single leg. David gets it back as we end this fight. Wow, what a performance between these two gentlemen, David and Kareem Askew. I have no idea who won this fight. An incredible performance from both Kareem Askew and David Durao.
Go to the third box office to collect your credit card. And now it's time for the third and final round.
Third and final round, 135 pounds. Wait, there's a low kick from Kareem Askew. Turning a low kick. A jab lands. The fight is so even. I have no idea who's winning right now in the judge's scorecard. So both these guys better go for
Nice
broke.
left leg kick.
Shoots for a double leg, shoots for a single leg takedown. Pushes him right against the cage. We're gonna complete. Spin him right off. Completes the takedown.
Takedown.
Selecting to go and trying to pass. Goes for a triangle choke. Going for a triangle choke. Looking to complete this triangle choke. Maybe going for an omoplata. David defending very, very well. Now trying to score points with some body shots of his own. David looking to pass. Push down on that knee. I'll try to pass it forward. Yeah, Saga forward to me. Shots to the body. Body, head. Amateur rules, I believe you cannot punch to the head. Amateur MMA rules, you are not allowed to punch to the head.
So Kareem Askew shaking it off as he's going to get a moment or two to collect himself.
Beautiful double
Walk
A.
us through what happened.
Beautiful double A takedown. Right when he pushes Kareem Askew to the cage. Wisely circles him right off. And then takes him down and goes right into the triangle. So Kareem sits. David sits right out. Goes right for omoplata. Kareem just looking for opportunities. And David trying to score points. Put down knee right. Pass. Kareem Askew. Any submission again. Body, head, and that was what.
The left hand while he was on the ground. That was the issue, David?
Nice combinations land from David. Kareem is hurt. Kareem shooting for a single. Now David's going for a guillotine of his own. Kareem is hurt. Kareem is seriously hurt right now. Shoots for a single leg. David smells the blood right now. Kareem trying to survive. Shoots for a takedown. Pushes him against the cage. Kareem trying to shake off the cobwebs. Excellent combination together from David. And just completely rocks Kareem. Kareem completing a takedown. The heart of Kareem Askew is unparalleled. Puts in one boot. Looking. David controlling his hands. He's got hip up a little bit. He's got to his hip side. He's running a little bit high. Puts in two boots. Now looking for a choke. Looking for a rear naked choke.
Getting a lock in the rear naked.
Trying to lock in this rear naked choke and end this fight.
So why wouldn't he do that right now? It seems to be open.
David has great hand control right now, so he's controlling very well.
I see.
And now he's trying to spin and go into Kareem's guard right now. Kareem holding on to here, like trying to free his hands to get this rear naked choke. David defending well as we end. This time we end third and final round. I have no idea who wins this fight. Excellent performance from both Kareem Askew and David Durao. Excellent performance. And pick it up. Good done.
Ladies and gentlemen, our judges at ringside have come to a unanimous decision for your winner. Fighting out of the blue corner, represented by S1E12, David
Durao gives Kareem Askew.
David being presented with our first MMA Extreme Cage Fighting Medal of the Evening.
Oh, what a great night of fights. You know, some real unexpected turnouts there, but everything was fantastic, and what character and heart these athletes showed out there tonight.
Unbelievable. You know, sometimes you go into a fight and you look at, check out these fighters, you got your favorite fighter, you think one's going to win, but it doesn't end up that way because sometimes, you get a rear naked choke, you get a knockout, you just don't expect it. But what you do though, you see these fighters, you see that they have more respect.
Yes.
We search out the promotions around the world. We search out the fighters, the coaches, the dojos, of people that show the respect, the honor, the empathy of what it would take to come to Warrior Island, fighting for your voted home, to get that vote, and then to go to Warrior Island, train with these masters, and that's what this is all about. So this week you watch these fighters, you're gonna go vote for them. Hey, next week you might see another fighter, but it's all about you, the fans, and then the character of these fighters in the cage to bring them to Warrior Island.
Yeah, you bring up a really good point there, James. For the fans at home who are watching and getting ready to vote, you don't necessarily have to vote for the winner of the fight. There may have been an athlete in there tonight that showed so much heart, showed so much character, that you actually want to vote for them, even though they may not have won their particular fight. Just based on their character, you're compelled to vote for them.
It's a great point, and Jay, that's why we have the Tiki Code, the code of honor, the Tiki Code of respect, the Tiki Code of integrity, empathy. Just because you were born with this ability to be a great warrior fighter doesn't mean you knock somebody down. It actually shows more power to pick somebody up when they're down. And you'll notice that we kind of gravitate towards those kinds of fighters, those warriors, and that's what you should look for. Someone that stands out as a good character person or needs development and work. And that's what they do. So you're gonna vote up to 10 times on all the social media.
All right, well, to do that, you're gonna wanna go to warriorisland.info, and he's gonna let you vote 10 times. So take advantage of that, get to that website right now.
So Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, vote. We want you to have a voice up to 10 times per device.
All right, what can we look forward to next week on Warrior Island?
You know what, this has been a great night of fights, but we have one every week. So tune in every week. You have new fighters, new venues around the world, whether it's Portugal, whether it's London, whether it's different spots in the United States. We would search the world and globe for this. And here's the other thing. You don't just have to vote for fighters in these cages. You can have fighters on YouTube that aren't even in the cage that you can vote for. So even the fighters at home and promoters at home, you can upload videos and fights to us from around the world. And we have wild cards where you can actually make the island and not even be in the cage.
Oh my God, amazing. Well, next week, you're not gonna wanna miss it. I wanna personally thank you, Ronan James Jefferson, for putting this together. It's a great vision. You're helping the world. You're helping all these athletes. Thank you so much. I can't wait for next week.
You're a great partner, man. Not once did I try to have to defend any kicks or punches or chokes from Mr. Jay Adams, one of the best in the world in decades of commentating. But great to have him here. He's our Jeff Probst.
We'll see you next time on Warrior Island.
favorite fighter at warriorisland.info. Vote for your favorite fighter at warriorisland.info.